Welcome again to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video, and obviously you clicked because you want to know how you can get your residency in the UAE. My name is Chinedu Abwim, and in this channel I bring to you tips, ideas, wisdom, job opportunities, business opportunities, everything that you need in order to prosper and do well in the United Arab Emirates. So like I said, in today's video I'm going to be answering the question, how do you get your residency in the UAE? And there are two new ways of getting your residency, so you need to stick around till the end of the video in order to find out those two new ways. One was launched in 2019, another one was launched early this year, January 2022. So the first way to get your residency, which is your stay in the United Arab Emirates, is by having an employment contract. So what that means is somebody employs you, a company employs you, and normally employment contracts can be limited contracts or unlimited contracts. A limited contract normally has a span of about 2 years, and an unlimited contract generally doesn't have a specified span. You just keep on working until maybe you move on to another job, or the employer probably terminates your contract, or stuff like that happens. So when you now have an employment contract, the company that employs you will issue you a residency visa for the duration of that contract, so that you work for them for that duration. A second way you can get your residency in the UAE is if you are an investor. What does that mean? You come into the UAE not looking for a job, but looking to start your own business, to invest in your own business. So you're actually coming in to start your own company. Now, when you now come in as an investor, which is someone who is bringing in money to start their own company, you can now have your residency visa under that investor license. That investor license is normally called a trade license, which is like a business license. A third way you can get residence in the UAE is if you've bought property that is worth at least above $1 million dirhams. That can give you residence in the UAE. So if you probably buy property from some of these top real estate companies like Damak, Ima, Danube, and the likes, they would give you that offer. If you want residence in the UAE, they will give you that offer. They themselves will go process the residency because you've spent at least over $1 million dirhams buying property in the United Arab Emirates. And of course, it goes without saying that when you buy property in a place, you would want to live there. So they also have made that provision whereby if you get property above $1 million dirhams, you can actually have your residency in the UAE. Now, like I promised you guys in the beginning of this video, there are two new ways you can also get your residency. The first one is what is called the Talent Pass license. Now, the UAE created the Talent Pass license in 2022 January. That enables people who are freelancers skilled in a particular area, maybe in the arts, or maybe in craft, or maybe in the media or production, stuff like that. People who can do freelance jobs. They don't necessarily want to work in a company. They don't necessarily want to have to open their own company, but they have skills and they want to come to a place where they can use those skills and make some money. So that Talent Pass is talking about people who are talented in specific areas that want to come into the UAE and work freelance. So when you have your Talent Pass license, under that Talent Pass license, you can also now get your residency visa. And it normally has a lifespan of about 3 years, which is renewable after the 3-year lifespan has expired. The final way is what is called the Golden Visa. The Golden Visa initiative was created in 2019 by the UAE government, and the idea was to attract top talent, researchers, professionals, entrepreneurs, people who can come into the UAE and add value to the ecosystem of the UAE. People who have specialized skills. Maybe you're a neurosurgeon, or maybe you have specialized skills in the art arena, whichever way. But the UAE brought that Golden Visa initiative to attract top talent. It also attracts students who excel in academics, people who excel in artificial intelligence, programming, and new technology, people who excel in the medical arena, people who also excel in the arts. The idea was to attract top talent to come and live in the UAE and to work in the UAE. Now, the golden visa affords you the opportunity to have a visa lifespan between 5 to 10 years. So it's quite attractive to a whole lot of people who qualify. Another way you can also qualify to have the golden visa is if top Emiratis in government recommend you directly, probably because of the value you have to offer. They recommend you directly to be given a golden visa. So these are the ways you can get your residency in the UAE. If you would like to have more information beyond what I've shared, you can just put a comment in the comment box and I'll definitely respond to your comments. Thank you so much for watching up until now. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you like the information you got, please click on the like button. It really helps the algorithm to boost this video to more and more people. So see you in my next video and keep on keeping on doing well and prospering wherever you are.